But I got something for black folks right now. And I've said it in different clips that I've done. But I'm really focused on this shit right now. Because I have a real problem. I have a real problem with us still wanting to force ourselves on to other people. This is how we got here. Let's just be real about it. This is how black folks got here. We wanted equality. We wanted civil rights. We wanted the ability to be able to go eat at restaurants with white folks. We wanted the ability to be able to go stay at hotels with white folks. We wanted the ability to live in the same neighborhoods as white folks. While we was asking for equality, nobody was talking equity. And now we can be declined to go to restaurants because of the way our hair looks, the way our clothes look, the way we look, and we still trying to force ourselves down people's throats. Now, you just saw the real estate guy a couple days ago who basically said he was a racist. And that area was a no nigger zone where that black man was. Now you got some Japanese restaurant telling black folks that they can't eat there because of the type of footwear they got on. Footwear. Now, I've seen people wear shoes, wear gym shoes, and wear suits. So I don't know what the other part of his gear looked like, but his footwear didn't match the dress code in a sushi restaurant. Sushi restaurant owned by Japanese people. So I gotta believe that now you've got Japanese people assuming white supremacist roles. Do we not? I've never seen anybody deny a middle-of-the-road ass restaurant because of their footwear. I know that there's some restaurants where they say you have to have a jacket on. I've seen people wear a jacket and sandals, a jacket and gym shoes, a jacket and Timbos, but they had a jacket on. And that new shit now is so confusing because you see grown-ass men in suits, but they wearing gym shoes. That's a new thing. Russell Simmons actually made that kind of fashionable years back. And I think he was wearing Fat Farms, the ones that kind of look like the Air Force ones, but he was wearing suits, and he was wearing them fresh Fat Farms. They weren't even Nikes. It was fresh Fat Farms. They didn't have a problem with Russell going in the sushi restaurant. Russell loves sushi. And Russell wears gym shoes every day. But they got a problem with just, I guess you would call him an ordinary black man. You gotta be ordinary if you're wearing some Nikes. Just an ordinary black man. And he's told that he can't come into a sushi restaurant because of his footwear. He could have had on a tuxedo, but them Nikes took him out the paint. When we gonna get tired of this shit? Supporting restaurants that don't support us. Now I heard that like T.I. or somebody made a video about it, about not being able to go in. Who gives a fuck, man? I respect T.I. for his political awareness, and he really wants to be in this scope, and I get it. He has the right to be in this scope. As a black man, he absolutely has the right to be in this scope. But why polarize them? Why put them more into the spotlight where they gonna gain more business from it? Close that bitch down. Shut that bitch down is what you do. You make sure every other black person don't go to that restaurant. He wasn't the only black man to like sushi, I'm sure. And then you got your conscious Caucasian people, they'll follow suit. Because see, a Japanese restaurant can't survive just off of Japanese people. If that was the case, then they would only put the restaurant in areas that are densely populated with Japanese people. But they need to be in the mainstream. They need to be in your strip malls. They need to be in the freestanding buildings near shopping areas. But we choose to go to these places that don't want our business. They want our money, but they don't really want our business. You getting some carry out and shit, they'll give a fuck. But you want to come eat in a restaurant and they say your footwear ain't up to par. Bruh,